Students, today we are going to discuss our worksheet 3, that is present on page number 85. Worksheet 3. First question. Question number 1. Tick the correct answer. There are 3 options given. We have to choose the correct one. Which option is not present under the File tab of Microsoft Word 2016 application? Save, print, ruler. As you can see, if we click on File tab, ruler option is not there. That's why correct answer is ruler. Question number B. Where is the undo option located in quick access toolbar? Okay, in quick access toolbar, undo option is located. Question number C. In Microsoft PowerPoint, which pen is used to store important information for yourself to help you during the presentation? Notes pen. Correct answer is notes pen. Question number D. In Microsoft Word, the clipboard is found under the dash tab. The clipboard is found under the home tab. Question number E. Dash are the repeating parts that make up a pattern. To make up a pattern, the repeating parts are called motifs. Motifs. M-O-T-I-F-S. Motifs. Now, students, let's go to question number 2. State whether the following statements are true. T for T if it is true, and F if the statement is false. Question number A. Status bar lets you zoom in or out of the document. False. Okay, false. B. Copying a file affects the original file. False. Question number C. Document window can be closed without closing the application window. True. Question number D. Control plus L is the shortcut command to print. False. What is the shortcut command to print? Control plus P. Question number E. Quick access toolbar cannot be customized. False. Question number 3. Who am I? It means we have to write down in one word. Okay. There is a statement given for a particular portion of the software, application software. We have to write down it. I display the name of the document on which you are currently working. Title bar. Okay. Title bar shows the name of the document. B. I let you move up and down the document. Vertical scroll bar. Vertical scroll bar here. Okay. It helps us to move up and down the document. Now, question number C. I have many tabs that have a group of commands. Ribbon. Okay, ribbon here. I appear at the bottom of the window and give you detailed information here. It is called status bar. Question number E. I have buttons for frequently used commands. Quick access toolbar. Okay, quick access toolbar. Question number 4. Give the difference between the following. Cut and copy. Cut and copy. Cut command is used the data from the source and paste it to the destination. The shortcut keys are Ctrl plus X cut and Ctrl plus V paste. Whereas copy command is used to make a duplicate copy of the data from the source and paste it to the destination. The shortcut key for copy are Control plus C copy and Control plus V paste. Done, students? Now question number B. Slide view pen and outline pen. One minute. Question number B, slide view pen and outline pen. Slide view pen is the upper right section of the PowerPoint window in which it displays a large view of the current slide. With the current slide shown in this view, we can add text and insert pictures, tables, smart art graphics, charts, drawing objects, text boxes, movies, sounds, hyperlinks, and animations. Whereas outline pen is a great place to start writing our content, to capture our ideas, plan how we want to present them, and move slides and text around. The outline tab shows our slide text in our outline form. So that is the basic difference between slide view pen and outline pen. Question number C, open and new. Open option is used to open an already created file. Its shortcut key is Ctrl plus O. Whereas new option is used to create a new file. Its shortcut key is Ctrl plus N. Question number D, layout and design. Layout is the structure of the main content of a single page. Layout refers to the arrangements of elements on a page, usually referring to specific placements of image, text, and style. Whereas design is the theme or a set of design elements that can be applied to the sides in the presentation to give a professional look. Okay. Layout means where we are going to put images, how the text and style. Okay. Whereas design enhance the visual representation of a page. Okay. Now question number E, shapes, open and new, sorry, pattern and motifs. Shapes, colors, and objects that are same and repeat regularly are called patterns. Whereas motifs are the repeating part that make up a pattern are called motifs. Now question number 5, students, answer the following questions. List different function of taskbar. The taskbar is the bar at the bottom of the desktop window. It consists of 4 elements: start menu, Cortana, task view, and notification. Question number B, can you write the steps to change the background of the desktop? We can change the background picture on the Windows desktop as per our wish. The steps for these are as follows. First step is right click anywhere on the desktop and choose personalization option. How? Like this. Okay, personalize. Next, go to the background option and select a picture or slideshow for desktop background. A slideshow enable changing of pictures in short span of time. The select picture will appear as desktop background. Here, background, click on background, browse from anywhere or save picture, or you can choose it from here. Okay. If I choose this one, let's see. Yes, the background changed. Question number C. Why do we need PowerPoint? PowerPoint is a presentation program and is a part of Microsoft Office tools. There are various components in Microsoft PowerPoint. Some of them are title bar, ribbon, slide view pane, notes pane, outline or slide pane, status bar, view bar, and quick access toolbar, which helps the user to produce the desired output. Okay. Now, what is sleep mode? Why do we use it? It present in the start menu. Okay. Yes, sleep mode appears here. The power button in some versions is also known as sleep. This option does not completely shut down the machine, but makes it go to a standby mode. It has two options available. First one is shut down, powers down the computer completely. Restart. This option shuts down the computer and boots it again automatically. It is used when installing a new program or to update. What is step-by-step thinking? Thinking and acting in an orderly manner is known as step-by-step thinking. It is useful in all kinds of tasks in daily life. So this is called step-by-step thinking.